Assalamu alaikum. Today I'll be explaining Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 74, rocks. Let's begin. Tarjuma. Even then your hearts became hardened like a rock, or even harder. For some rocks gush rivers, others split, spilling water, while others are humbled in awe of Allah, and Allah is never unaware of what you do. In Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 74, Allah Almighty is describing a hard-hearted person at the beginning of the ayat, which means that a hard-hearted person having no kindness nor sympathy for others, and they are full of super ego, and they are a mean kind of person. The dangers of being a hard-hearted person is it causes one to reject God's commandments. Few people like those with hard hearts. Next, I'll be explaining some scientific facts. Now, there are three major types of rocks. Number one are igneous rocks, number two, sedimentary rocks, and number three, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks. The name igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, meaning fire. Igneous rocks are formed when the molten matter inside the earth comes out of a volcano, which then cools down and solidifies. There are two types of igneous rocks. The ones that solidifies inside the Earth's surface when magma is cooled down are known as intrusive igneous rocks, whereas the ones which solidifies above the Earth's surface when magma erupts are known as extrusive igneous rocks. Pumice and granite are examples of igneous rocks. This is pumice rock and this is granite rock. Number 2, sedimentary rocks. As the name suggests, are comprised of sediments. These sediments could be minerals, small pieces of plants, and other organic matter. They that have been compressed and deposited over a long time. These rocks can be generally found on ocean and lake beds, as well as rocky surfaces above the earth. Sandstones and coal are a few examples of sediments. And last but not least, metamorphic rocks. When igneous and sedimentary rocks are exposed to high temperatures and pressures, they undergo change. This process of changing from one form of rock to another is known as metamorphism. It takes a really long time for this process. This process doesn't melt the rocks. Apparently, it transforms them into more denser and compact rocks. Slate and marble are one of the few examples of metamorphic rocks. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.